Hey guys, Prowl1701 here, and it's official. We are getting Doctor Who The Collection Season 2 next. Our first 60s box set, which is one of the ones I figured was coming. I did a video about this recently. I'm very excited. The trailer looked fantastic. I loved the opening shots and the way the camera zooms in on the broken rocket to the old footage of Vicky there. That was a really nice camera shot. I really like the music here. I think it's been used for another trailer. I'm not sure which one, but I'd swear it's been used in another trailer. But I love that music. It's really, really good music. Really helps set up the trailer. Really nice. And then how it transitions to showing, different clips from the episodes before it transitions into that part with what looks like Vicky talking to her granddaughter. I love that Maureen O'Brien came back to film that. I've been loving these trailers. They're canon in my head, so I've really been enjoying that. And then, of course, how it switches to talking about all the extras. We have some really good extras. We have an interview with William Russell. I'm really excited about that. It looks like it was recorded maybe a little while back, 'cause it still has the blue screen and Matthew Sweet's clean shaven in it. So it was probably recorded, 3 or 4 years ago, I would assume. Which William Russell's like 97. He's on up there. But I'm glad they did get an interview done with him. I've really wanted an interview done with him, while we can still get an interview with him, like 97. And then we also have an interview with Vicky, with Maureen O'Brien. I'm excited about that, and hearing her thoughts on it, because I love Vicky. I've really got to watch a lot of her stuff for the first time this year, because I'd never seen any of Season 2 before this year, and now I've seen most of it from you guys sending stuff, which I really appreciate. And I really like Vicky a lot. The footage in the trailer looks like it's been really spruced up for Blu-ray. The episodes look really good in the trailer. I'm looking forward to that. I see where Dalek Invasion of Earth is supposed to have enhanced sound. I wonder what that means. It doesn't say like 5.1 digital sound, because we know the audios mostly just exist as mono tracks, I think, for a lot of them. So I wonder what enhanced sound means, if they did like what they did with Destiny and added in some new sounds, maybe some more Dalek-y sounds. I'm curious what that means, enhanced sounds. I see we don't have updated effects for any of them, because the one with updated effects I noticed was Dalek Invasion of Earth, and that's a carryover from the DVD, because the DVD had updated effects. So we didn't get any new updated effects, which I'm fine with. I would imagine a lot of the budget went toward cleaning up the episodes. This is, the 60 seasons are massive, massive. Usually averaging about 40 episodes a season. And Season 2 is the most complete with surviving episodes. We have 37 out of 39 surviving episodes. So that's 37 episodes they had to clean up, some of which I know really needed some cleaning up. I think Time Meddler, the print for Time Meddler, had been in rough shape. I don't know if it had ever been through the vidfire process. I don't think so. I know the Lion originally had not been through the vidfire process, because when they found the Lion, it was in really rough shape. So a lot of the episodes had to have a lot of work done to them to get them looking good on Blu-ray, looking as good as they can. So I'm sure a lot of the budget went into that. I am looking forward to the Looking for David about David Whittaker. I like David Whittaker a lot. I mean, he wrote Power of the Daleks and Evil of the Daleks, which are two of the best Dalek stories ever made. David Whittaker was definitely a guy who got the Daleks. He understood the Daleks. He remembered that they're geniuses and that they're manipulative and that they will do whatever they need to do to reach their end goal. And I absolutely adore both those Dalek stories, so I'm really looking forward to learning more about him. I'm excited for that. I want to see the archive interview with Jacqueline Hill and get more of her thoughts about maybe Doctor Who and Barbara. I'm curious to see the reconstructions for Crusade. I have never seen Crusade. I'm hoping the reconstructions are really good and not like the Underwater Menace reconstructions, which I've heard are garbage for the Underwater Menace DVD release. I hope this is more like maybe the Galaxy 4 reconstruction, because I actually thought the Galaxy 4 reconstruction was really good. I actually enjoyed my watch through of that. So I'm hoping they really put the time and care into it. And I think they will. The people who do these box sets, the collection sets, seem to really put a lot of love and care and everything in them. So I'm sure the reconstructions will be as good as they can be. And I have always wanted to watch the Crusade. I tend to like historical stuff from that time period. So I'm really excited about that. No release date yet. I think, it had gotten in such a habit of when they announced a release date, it would get delayed a month or two, and everybody would be like, well, these never come out on time, they're going to get pushed back at least a month. Maybe they got tired of hearing that. So they don't give us a release date until they know. They're like, okay, fine, we'll just wait until we know for sure and give you a release date. Which is what they did with season 22. And that worked out pretty well. I don't think 17 was delayed much. It was only delayed like 2 weeks. I think 22 actually came out on time. I hope we get it this year. That's my main thing. As long as we get it this year, I'll be happy. So by December at least, preferably before then, but by December at least, I'd like to get it, add it to the shelf. My biggest disappointment with the announcement is the artwork. I love Lee Binding's art. He's my favorite Doctor Who artist, with Alice being second place right behind him. Alice is amazing, and Lee Binding is amazing. But something about the cover art for Season 2, and it's specifically Hartnell's face, looks weird. It looks off. I feel like I'm looking at the robot disguised as Hartnell. Or maybe the guy from the Massacre in Season 3 that's not Hartnell, or that is Hartnell but isn't the Doctor. Something looks weird on it. Maybe it's because I'm not used to seeing it in that, 4K crystal clear color picture of Hartnell, and maybe it's the use of shadow, because there's a lot of shadow going on in his face in the picture, but it looks really off-putting to me, really weird, really, you ever have that? You look at a picture and you're kind of like, that doesn't look quite right. It looks odd, and he's holding a little his monocle a little closer than I like. I wish it was a little further out for some reason. I don't know why something about that cover bugs me. Just right, my knee-jerk reaction is it's my least favorite cover so far. I like it, but it's every time I look at that picture of Hartnell, I don't know, some of the covers are a little more realistic looking, like the John Pertwee one, for instance, Season 8 looks more like a photo, whereas a lot of the others look more like paintings almost, like Season 24 and Season 10. Season 18, they look more like they were painted. Season 26, whereas a couple of the others like Season 14, 17, and 8 look more like photos taken. And I kind of wish they'd gone the less is more approach with like Season 10, Season 24, and it looked more like a portrait and less like a picture. I think I would have liked that better. You can tell the difference between Season 8 and 10 if you look at the Season 8 box set. You can see all the wrinkles and details on Troughton's face, where you can't so much on the Season 10, because it looks more, abstract's not the word, but it looks less detailed, which gives it more of a painting look, and I like that, and I wish Lee had gone with that here. Hartnell's face looks a little too detailed with the shadows and the wrinkles and the deep color. I mean, I'm glad it's in color. I didn't want it black and white, but it looks too photorealistic for me, and I wish they'd gone with a less is more approach that some of these have. Because something about that face, just every time I look at it, it looks off. I don't feel like I'm looking at Hartnell or the First Doctor. It really bugs me. And then with the enemies, I'm trying to figure out why the Moth People and the Zarbi are on there. I think we could have had some other enemies, especially considering I just finished my watch through of the Web Planet for the first time, and it's something. The reviews are coming for it. It's something. I kind of wish it had just had the Zarbi on it, not necessarily the Mothmen, and I wish the Time Meddler's photo had been done maybe a little bigger or better, because I do love the Time Meddler, the story, and the character. So I wish the actor playing him is phenomenal. I believe he was a comedic actor, which is very fitting. I wished his picture was a little more prominent and done a little better. But overall, I like it. I love the use of blue on it. I'd wanted to see like a light blue like the lettering is done. I'd been wanting one like that, so I love the use of blue with it. And I love the background, which of course has that 60s intro effect. The background looks really good. And I like the fact the Doctor is holding his monocle. Just wish it was a little further out. It's just something about Hartnell's face. It doesn't look like the First Doctor to me. It looks like a photo of the robot face, or Hartnell's other character from The Massacre, which I know is another season, but something about it is off-putting. I may feel differently when I have it in hand, because these do look so phenomenal in hand. The pictures don't do them justice. So when I get it in hand, I may be like, I was wrong. Lead binding is still amazing, which lead binding is still amazing. But I am excited to get a 60s set coming. I'm excited to get a First Doctor set coming. It's so odd to think that the last Doctor we'll get a set for is Troughton. He'll be the only one we don't have a set for yet. Hopefully we'll get that rectified next year as well. I'd love to get season 5 or 6 out. So, season 2. What do you think? What do you think of the artwork? What do you think of the trailer? What do you think of all of the extras that are going to be coming with it? Are there any things that disappoint you about it? I kind of wish we'd had something with some updated effects, but I don't know if there's any story that really needed it, to be fair. And of course they are carrying over the Dalek Invasion of Earth effects, upgraded effects from the DVD, which is nice. Are you curious what the enhanced sounds for, or the enhanced soundtrack's going to be for Dalek Invasion of Earth? Because I am. Anyway, your thoughts on it, comment down below and let me know. I always enjoy hearing from you guys. Other things to do, click the like button and the subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you never miss out on another video. I also have a Patreon if you like what I do and would like to contribute to what I do. There's a link to that down in the description below. I have a P.O. box if there's anything you would like to send me. I actually have an unboxing video for Flyattractor sent me a non-Doctor Who related British series that I've been interested in, so that's coming soon. I want to give a shout out to 2 of my top tier patrons, Stephen Crane and the 5th Doctor. I appreciate their support, just as I do the support of all of my patrons. Thank you very much. And I have a link to my Amazon wish list down there as well if you'd like to check that out. Most importantly, though, thank you for watching.